4.
What's that?
I'm being arrested for disorderly conduct.
Oh, yeah. Got you too.
You've heard the saying, you can't fight City Hall, but at least you can complain about it, right?
Well, no, you can't, say some South Florida residents who've been banned from speaking to the Homestead City Council. Why? The 19's Patrick Frazier has more in this 7 News investigation.
Dr. Eric McDonough's yard has a lot of fruit trees, and his wall has a lot of academic achievements.
The equivalent of a master's in organic synthesis and a PhD in inorganic thermochemistry.
Yeah. Living a few miles away, Kim Hill is also a college graduate, and like Eric, is a community activist in Homestead.
We begin to say, hey, we would like to be able to have body cameras to protect citizens.
Kim is a middle school teacher in Homestead and began to push the city council to buy body cameras for police after a Homestead officer killed one of his students' father.
We talked about transparency in government by allowing body cameras.
Eric says he was inspired to become an activist after a Homestead officer ran him off the road. Eric says he then saw the officer while walking in his neighborhood a few days later.
Demands I stop right there. He said if I didn't stop, he would arrest me, and said he was going to show me you don't F with a cop.
This is a moral struggle.
Eric and Kim both began speaking at the Homestead City Council meetings, demanding changes in the city. Eric says they were not warmly received.
Mid-speech, Officer Wright, who's acting as the sergeant of arms of the meeting, approached me. You asked me to leave? Yes, I am. And said that he needed me to leave.
Eric says when he showed up at the next city council meeting, the same officer told him he was banned from City Hall. Eric said okay, and then...
Bye-bye. As I said bye-bye, I extended my middle finger.
After being flipped off, the officer responded.
Do me a favor, turn around. Put your hands behind your back.
Officer Wright asked me to turn around, put my hands behind my back.
What am I being arrested for?
Disorderly conduct.
I asked what I was being arrested for, and they told me disorderly conduct.
Kim says his verbal complaints about the police and his suggestions to fix the problems led to the same treatment.
And I was surrounded by 4 officers, and they escorted me on the outside. They said that I was being cited with trespass. How am I trespassing? This is a government building.
Eric says after he started complaining about the city, accusing them of, among other things, corruption, the city passed what they called a decorum ordinance, allowing the commission to ban anyone they feel is boisterous, impertinent, or slanderous. Eric says he doesn't think he's any of those, but he says the police and politicians do. Because of that, he says they've come after him.
I've been arrested 3 times now. All 3 times I was arrested had falsified arrest affidavits.
Eric thinks it's clear what's going on.
If anybody comes and says anything negative about the police department or the city, they get retaliated against, they get removed from the meetings.
Eric has now hired an attorney to fight the city.
You're allowed to give the finger, curse at police, as long as you're not encouraging others to cause a disruption.
Alan Greenstein says the city can't ban people from speaking at council meetings because the U.S. Constitution guarantees the right to speak out.
They certainly can't ban you from speaking, which is a violation of his First Amendment rights.
We wanted to talk to the police and the mayor about Eric and Kim's complaints. We were told no one would talk. Because, the spokesman wrote, this is a pending criminal matter. There's a lot more to this than meets the eye, and the city will have more to say when we're able to. Meaning, as of today, neither man is allowed to even walk into City Hall.
Today is me But tomorrow it might be the little old lady. Tomorrow it might be the Hispanic. Tomorrow it might be the white veteran.
Banned, the two men say, not because of anything they did, but because Homestead officials didn't like what they said. I'm Patrick Frazier. We wanted to talk to the police and the mayor about Eric and Kim's complaints. We were told no one would talk. Because, the spokesman wrote, this is a pending criminal matter. There's a lot more to this than meets the eye, and the city will have more to say when we're able to.
My name is Zachary Good. I'm the Public Information Officer.
So this email is on September the 14th, I guess the day after you had emailed Mr. Pearl. And you sent this as your response back to Amber from Channel 7. Could you read this email for us?
Hi, Amber. Please see below a statement from the city. Quote, neither of these two individuals are residents of the city. There is a lot more to this than meets the eye, and the city will have more to say when we are able to. This is a pending criminal matter which involves more than just what happened at the council meeting, and therefore the city will not be able to comment at this time. Dr. McDonough has filed numerous lawsuits and has a history of suing people, including the state attorney, the director of Miami-Dade County Police, and 11 police departments. His history should speak for itself. Mr. Hill's racist comments aimed at our police chief, who is African American, and our police chaplain, who is also African American, have no place in any civil public forum. Please let me know if there's anything else you need. As I mentioned in our phone call, the mayor and city staff will not be available to appear on camera. If you will be attending the Wednesday, September 21st council meeting, let me know so that I can make sure your crew gets situated with the audio hookups in the council chambers. Attendees must pass through a metal detector before entering the chambers, and I've seen it take just a moment for camera equipment to be examined by security, so I'd recommend arriving a little early just in case. Thank you. Zachary Good, Public Information Officer.
Thank you. I guess the first paragraph is in quotation marks. Did you draft this statement?
I took it by dictation.
By dictation, and was that given to you by Mr. Pearl?
No.
Can I ask who gave you that statement?
Yes, that was Mr. Gretzis.
Mr. Gretzis.
Need a car? Don't forget to stop by carmarshal.com, where you can scout through over 100,000 new and used car vehicles. Take a look around. Get you a new affordable car. carmarshal.com.
Hey Charlotte County, this is Charlotte County COPWATCH, and I found that I had to make a change this ending on my videos, letting you know about the channel and fair use laws, you know, how we can report on other people's reporting and how it's good, how it's bad, etc. But you guys can look it up yourself. It is legal. It's in there. But like I've told you before, that I've been cut off from making money on YouTube for 4 years. It's really weird, bizarre, but they cut the money off, but they said you can keep the channel, and now YouTube makes all the money. And if you get bored, plug it into Social Blade website, and you'll see that they are making a huge amount off the site. Right now it's at 63 million views, 53,000 subscribers, almost 3 million views a month. You know, trying to wake people up, and I make nothing. In fact, I got a customer that's ex-congressman. He said if I could ever find a lawyer, sue YouTube on it. But because this is nuts. 4 hours a day, and to save America. You know, but at the same time, it's worth it. Look at what our founding fathers did. They died for this country. So, but getting back to the money part, this is why I'm redoing the video. Is my dream of everyone giving $1, and it's going to be $53,000 a year, or if they did Patreon, which you know, can be monthly. That is not working. That'd be great if it did. Nothing is perfect. And I appreciate the people that do donate, you know, what they can on PayPal. And there again, I'm letting you guys know that is not much. Is, you know, monthly is, oh my god. So anyways, yes, you cannot live on it. It's very, very, very low amount. But the dollar things, I do appreciate that. But when I first said everybody give $1, that's not working. I'm just letting you guys know it's, yeah, that's that dream. Everybody gives $1. 53,000 subscribers, it's not working. So yes, if you can give more than that, you know, I appreciate it. Like I said, you know, I'm in a unique situation where, you know, what we're already debt free, and I'm not rich, but with the little business that we have, I am able to do what I am able to do 45 hours a day, you know, letting you guys know what's going on. In 4 years, I've did the whole thing myself. 12,000 videos on there. I literally get emails where people are like, holy crap, I never knew it was this bad. And it is this bad, and it's getting worse every day because we have the internet, we have cell phones, we have cameras everywhere now, and it's just disgusting what's going on. And then, as you guys know too, now we got Trump, we got Jeff Sessions doing a war on drugs, and now he wants to go after the forfeiture laws again. It's just unfreaking real. So, if you can give more than that, that dream of everybody giving $1, yeah, that old video, that's not working. They're not. They're just not. So, anyways, if you can give more than that, that dream is not working. Hardly anybody is giving. There you go. So that's why I'm remaking the video. If you can give more than that, that would be great. And there again, like I said, the Patreon's there. There is some people on there that are starting to give, but there again, it's very, very low. And like I said, I don't want to get rich off of that. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing because, you know, it's still so stinking corrupt. It's not even funny. My court case that I'm going to be paying out of my pocket myself with Charlotte County's coming up. They illegally looked me up and then posted all my information on LEOAFFAIRS website. They basically doxed me, however you want to say that. I forget what the word is, and they outed me, man. And that information on that site went out to 500 sheriffs, deputies, people that work at the jail, etc., etc., etc. So, yeah, it is very, very scary, but we're going to do a federal case, 1983 case, violating freedom of speech. We have 17 cameras in the house now. We got 2 cameras in the car. I always carry a camera plus a cell phone. A lot of people are highly recommending I get a vest now. If I could, if the wife would let me, I would run for sheriff. We are trying to push the thing nationwide right now. Where just to mix it up and to get the topics out there is register to run for sheriff, NPA, no party affiliation, as a write-in, and that is completely free, and you can participate in the elections. And there's a lot of stuff. We got a guy, James McLinnis in Pinellas County, Tampa, who almost won. He experienced the corruption himself. The story is unbelievable. Look him up. It's mind-blowing what they did. It pissed him off. He is very, very smart. He has way more money than I did. He ran for sheriff at the last 3 months last year in 2016 and almost won. He got all of the black vote. And the reason why he did that is because he ran in, I will not bust, we're in Florida, I will not bust anybody for weed anymore unless it's an ungodly huge amount, like pounds. And then he also ran in no more victimless crimes, no more of this freaking road pirate bull crap. And then he was going to cut the budget by 30%. And when you think about that, you can. If you stop the road pirates, you can get rid of a bunch of people. Gone. So, the wife has been saying, yes, I can, yes, I can't. So I don't know. We're trying to find somebody that can do it because I am busy doing this anyways. But, so I'm making a video, like I said, that $1 a month from everybody, you know, for 53,000 subscribers, that is not working. I'm just letting you guys know. Absolutely give way more than $1 a month. If you can, I appreciate anything. By the way, remember too, when you give that, PayPal takes like freaking 15 to 20%, so it's even worse than that. But, and there again, like I'm letting you guys know, it's what I get is very, very low. Appreciate it, but it is very, very low. Can't live on it. I'm just, you know, I'm working, and that's what I'm working on. And that court case is going to cost a buttload of money. That's federal court. Just the filing fees and the depositions that we're going to be doing with this corrupt cop. So there's another reason to give. We are going to be doing a deposition with this very corrupt. He was in a drug squad. He is a bad guy. He's on steroids. We heard steroids are rampant here. That's why their attitude is so bad. And we are going to get him on video, and it will be on YouTube. So that case alone is $5,000 just to bring it to court, and that's my money out of my pocket. So there's another reason to give, and give way more than $1 if you can. So keep that in mind. This is the new video, and I see, God, I talk a lot. It's already 7 minutes, but had to make it just to let you know the $1 a month from everybody is not working. They're not doing it. So if you can give more than that, please. So thanks. Keep it up. Share, like, subscribe, tell your friends, send me your videos on corruption, and I'll post it.